Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, 8th Division Filipino superstar boxer, current WBA welterweight world champion, Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao, seems to be headed to a showdown with two-time world champion Danny "Swift" Garcia in February. It was looking like, and reports were surfacing, that Manny Pacquiao could possibly face Mikey Garcia, 4th Division Mexican superstar boxer. Mikey Garcia is coming off a loss to ERROL the Spence Jr., unified welterweight superstar boxer. The last time we saw Mikey Garcia was getting dominated by ERROL the Spence Jr. Now, ERROL the Spence Jr. had a tragic car accident. He was supposed to face Danny "Swift" Garcia, two-time welterweight world champion, in January 25th. But after suffering injuries in a car accident, looks like ERROL the Spence Jr. will be out for a little while. And it looks like his opponent, Danny "Swift" Garcia, could be awarded the fight with Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao. As trainer, longtime trainer, Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Roach has stated that Manny Pacquiao has no true interest in facing Mikey Garcia due to the fact that Mikey Garcia is coming off of a loss. He would much rather face Danny Garcia, since Danny Garcia will be available. So it looks like we'll be headed towards facing Danny Garcia in February. He says that what I'm being told is that we'll be facing Danny Garcia in February. Mikey Garcia would be a viable opponent if he was coming off a win, but Manny Pacquiao doesn't really have too much interest in facing Mikey Garcia, seeing as though he's coming off a loss and Danny Garcia is available. If he had to pick out of the two, he's going the route of facing Danny Garcia. He was asked about Sean Porter. He says that, Sean Porter would be an interesting fight, but what he's hearing is that the deal on the table is for Manny Pacquiao to face Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was also awarded the mandatory position for the WBC belt today by the WBC at the convention, to face Errol Spence. So he would be the mandatory opponent for Errol Spence. But, if Errol Spence is not available, you could very well see why Danny Garcia would go the route of facing Manny Pacquiao. I think that Manny Pacquiao, Freddie Roach has stated that Danny Garcia is a great fighter, and it will be a great fight. I believe that they will choose Danny Garcia because they believe that his feet are slow, and they feel like they have, more of a chance of beating Danny Garcia than they would Errol Spence, although Errol Spence is not available, and Sean Porter is available. But when you compare Sean Porter's style and skill set to that of Danny Garcia's, it's much more favorable option for them to defeat Danny Garcia, no disrespect to Danny Garcia, than it is Sean Porter or Errol Spence because of the foot movement, right? We saw Manny Pacquiao shock the world in defeating Keith one-time Thurman, who was undefeated at the time, former unified welterweight world champion. He turned back the clock, but still in the second half of that fight, you seen Manny Pacquiao started to fade. Right, you see Father Time is catching up to him. A guy like Errol Spence, a guy like Sean Porter, they're not going to fade. Danny Garcia is not going to fade either, but Danny Garcia has slower feet than Keith Thurman. He has slower feet than Sean Porter. He has slower feet than Errol Spence. So, with Manny Pacquiao still having foot speed and being able to dart in and out and having to avoid the left hook, from Danny Garcia, it's more favorable for them to beat Danny Garcia. You understand? So that's why Mikey Garcia was an option, because Mikey Garcia doesn't have quick feet. So that way, Manny Pacquiao's stamina doesn't come into play, and play against Manny Pacquiao. It'll still look like Father Time is on their side, and because he'll be able to use his footwork and his angles on Danny Garcia. But now if he gets caught by Danny Garcia by a left hook, But some of them punches that Keith Thurman was landing on Manny Pacquiao, I believe if Danny Garcia lands those punches on Manny Pacquiao, he's going to knock Manny Pacquiao out. But this is going to be a great fight. You know, it's two viable names. You know, it's notariable names. You know, so you can identify who these guys are. You know, and like I stated, you know, they like their chances better against Danny Garcia than Sean Porter, obviously. So that's the reason why they're going to go the route of Sean Porter. And understand, as we've been saying, how is Mikey Garcia being awarded an opportunity to face Manny Pacquiao for a huge lucrative fight coming off of a dominating loss? As Freddie Roach said, ERROL Spence beat Mikey Garcia from pillar to post. So he truly doesn't see that fight being an option. And he says that Mikey Garcia will have to be coming off a win to get such a big opportunity. So they much rather go the route of facing Danny Garcia. Since ERROL Spence is not available for Danny Garcia, they will move on and face Danny Garcia in February. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao looks to be facing Danny Swift Garcia in February, as Danny Garcia was slated to face unified welterweight world champion superstar boxer Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. But after suffering injuries in a car accident, you know, Errol Spence is not available. It looks like Danny Garcia could be moving on and getting that opportunity against Manny Pacquiao. That's all I got for y'all. Peace. If you haven't purchased your Focus Ball, go purchase your Focus Ball at thefocusball.com. Perfect for hand-eye coordination, perfect for accuracy in combat sports. Use the promo code Blue Blood Sports TV and get 10% off.